sitting beneath Tightwad Hill, California Memorial Stadium in Berkeley. Week 7 is underway in EA Sports College Football, and we are ready for a terrific game. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Cal Golden Bears. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Just finished talking with Golden Bears head coach. He told me this is a crucial game to stay focused. He understands coming into this loud and crazy environment against a team that is not ranked in the top 25 could be easy to overlook. But he's shown his players tape all week, and he said, we have to understand every play matters. We cannot look ahead to next week, or this week will be a disaster. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Golden Bears ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Hits inside. It's Blaylock. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup of the defense. Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better at a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
Back to throw. It's Mateer. Stepping to the right. Going to try to get it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The give to the left side. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's changing the play. Jaron Kiave Songopolitelli. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Thomas. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You could tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They get to him as he throws, and he gets rid of it.
That's a really great play by the defender. We obviously know the defense gave up a ton of points there last time out. Coaching staff told us, David, they wanted to be more aggressive this game. And here you go. The opening drive of the game. Great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, swatting it away, and trying to send a message to the offense.
Well, and sometimes the defenders, they're trying to make plays. They're trying to catch it. And a lot of times because of that, they misjudge the football. I like knocking it down, making sure the receiver doesn't catch it. They were challenged all week about a negative performance a week ago. Good to see them come out early with some energy. And
snags it, and he's open. At the 20. Touchdown, Golden Bears. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back.
Right, here we go.
Running inside. It's Blaylock. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. You know, Oklahoma's DNA is being tough. They have a whole drill about being tough named after them, the Oklahoma drill, and they won that one.
Yeah, and we've seen that kind of come and go some throughout the years, but it started with serious physicality back in the day when they ran the option and just hit you in the mouth. But, you know, football's involved, and that's the one thing about this offense. Can they keep their physicality and assert their physicality? The good Oklahoma teams are physical.
The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Blaylock. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody...
He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Sooners! Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the left. Defense all over him.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Songa Povatelli on the play action. Finds his tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Long way to go on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Turning it on. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
The Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback changing the play. Throwing Sangapolatelli. Oh, pressure's coming. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top on second down. He slings it deep to the left. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Makes the grab. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Hand off from the gun. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
Sangapolatelli going for 6. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The run inside. It's Blaylock. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Rolls right. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. Making the adjustment on the play. JKS. Look out. Just gets rid of that one.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Churns into the pile. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Golden Bears headed quickly to the line. A first down run on the doorstep. He's going for the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Golden Bears! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He is snowed under nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Trying to get the corner. He'll toss it. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Back to pass, it's Mateer. He'll try to do it himself. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket. And good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Selling the fake. They're all over him. And it's a sack.
Quite simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown that football away. He decided to try and do too much, and the defense made him pay. They get a massive, massive sack, and this offense loses a ton of yards.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Tonga Politelli, play action. Finds the tight end. At the 45, on his way. And after a nice gain, the runner just scoots out of bounds.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to them, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy.
Go to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
Right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime. Freeze.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Motion from the back. Jaron Kiave Songopolatelli can hold on in the face of the contact.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Trying to get rid of it. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Again, it's Songopolatelli. Under pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card, and you saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. And the try is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Moves the pocket. It's Mateer. Quickly out to the tight end. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own. And that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He'll take the deep shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. It's a fumble on the play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Drops back on 1st down. Looking left. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Throwing Songopolatelli. He rifles one deep to the left. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. And we start with the NC State Wolfpack taking on the #6 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's NC State coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And that's 4 straight on the season for this team as they continue what is now a nice little streak. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Trying to set the tone with the run. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Politelli. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hendricks. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Curl route seems simple, but when you time it like that so it's right on him, man, that's a tough play to stop.
And give the receiver a lot of credit, too, because he knew where the sticks were. He got his depth on the route, and then he came back to the football. All young receivers can learn from this guy right here. Come back to the ball and help your quarterback out.
Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. From the gun, it's Marshall. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
It's Thomas. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. JKS throws toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Cal. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
I know 4 yards doesn't seem like a lot, but, man, it's so nice when you can dictate to a defense. And 4 yards, back-to-back plays, now set up with a whole playbook's available. I can do whatever I want. I can be aggressive.
Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Calls his own number. Oh, he's got some space. The 40, at the 30, past the 10, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And I love the way they just came out in the second half. The passing game, it was a little touch and go in the first half, right? What did they do well? They ran the football. They come out in the second half, Palmer, more of the same. They didn't abandon it. They break the long run, and they cut into this lead.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? For them right now, the key is scoring points. Can't keep turning it over. They were turning it over, throwing the football, so let's run it. And after gashing him like that, if I was this offensive coordinator, I would just keep giving this guy the football, regardless of what the defense does, and see if he can break another long one.
Here comes the Golden Bear offense, ready to start this drive. From the gun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Between the hashes, it's strong. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34.
Let's not complicate this. My man is better than your man. Find your matchups and go get them.
Burrowing for yardage. Maybe a crease. Gets away from one. He's got space. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution, picking up not only the one, making it an even bigger play and getting the first down.
The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Jaren Kiave Songopolitelli blasted as he lets it go. Just got rid of that one.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Got the back over the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Going to get a stoppage here as there is an injured Cal Bear on the field. And they cannot afford to lose this guy. Such an important part of their running attack. We'll have Holly check on his status. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Wants to throw on 1st. Unloads it left. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the 50.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
So here comes the Oklahoma offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. To the air, it's Mateer. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. It's a fumble. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Straight ahead, it's Blaylock. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They bring him down. He's got a 1st down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. So 1st down will open up the final period. Fresh set of downs going up top. Escapes the pressure to his right. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking for the edge. That one just came off his hand badly. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Gets the back moving. To the air. It's Mateer. Rushes on. Caught. He gets it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
defensive coordinator is pulling his hair out on the sidelines after that one because they had everybody covered initially. They just couldn't get home to the quarterback. He had over 5 seconds to throw that football. The defense has to do a better job affecting the QB moving forward, or they're going to get lit up in this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with exactly where you want to be in this one. On the move. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Rush right in his face. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down.
I wonder if the receiver heard footsteps on that play. Defender, very, very close, but you'd like to see your wide receiver haul that in.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. From the gun on 3rd down, Songo Politelli. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
After that incompletion here, tied in the 4th quarter, you've got a decision to make with this field position. Do you want to stay aggressive and try and go win this game now and bleed a little bit more clock? Or do you trust your defense if you punt this away to get you the ball back so you can still win?
First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on 1 time in that loss last week. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the 4th quarter, an opportunity to move on top. Sets his feet, it's Mateer. Still looking to his right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Sooners come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Blaylock. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's got it on the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical, they're too fast, and they force a negative play.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's 3rd down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short, and you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this 1st down.
Keeping his eyes downfield. To the 10. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Tough run here. It's Blaylock. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll take it himself. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage, and this defense is taking some licks. This QB's made them look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there, getting to him and getting him on the ground.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Got out of trouble and throws. Touchdown Sooners! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, and how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and said, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
I wonder about the mindset right now of the offensive coordinator, too, because they need points, and running the football just is not going to get it done. Early in the drive, late in the drive, I think you've got to be in attack mode right now throwing.
Throwing, Sangapolatelli. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Out wide right, it's Thomas. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. 10. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Cal! He shed tackles right and left and housed it.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Little over-anxious out of the stance early, and it's a false start. They'll take the penalty and move them back. And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they've got it locked up in the final minute after the touchdown and extra point. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Now the offense has its shot to keep this game from going into overtime. Looks as if he's going to run it. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now...
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent. He will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. They didn't quite get organized in time. They'll call a timeout with just 3 seconds remaining on the play clock. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throwing on the run. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Guys, I can't believe this. They must not trust their defense at all. They're leaving the offense out there, and they're going to go for it here. You want to talk about a high-risk decision. Cal uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. The Sooners will punt it away on 4th down. And he muffs it. It's loose. Makes a move. Still on his feet. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there.
That's got to be a big-time break, because when you're a punt returner and you got all those guys flying down there and all those hands and all that speed on the field, it's hard to get back on the football. Nice job fumbling it. Not really, obviously, but a nice job recovering it.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock.
Break. Here we go. Ready. 180. Go.
Working the ground game. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Songo Politelli. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Making the adjustment. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
And the Golden Bears with the 1st and 10.
Blue 22. Blue 22.
Quick give. It's Marshall. Pass to 6. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. Now on the move. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The defense has made it tough, but they'll try to plow their way in here on 3rd and goal in overtime.
Go, go.
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. He's changing the play.
Return.
The offense will use a timeout with a critical down coming in overtime. They're going for the touchdown here on 4th and goal in overtime.
Box.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 4th down, Songa Bolatelli. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. They strike first in the extra period.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. First play of the first possession of OT. Hits inside, it's Blaylock. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on to the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back on this area of the field, and they are getting after him quick.
Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Here comes the heat. Snags it. And he gets it right on the cusp. Maybe a few pebbles short of a first down on that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. They believe they'll need a touchdown to win this thing. They're going for it on 4th down in overtime. Snap it to the back. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
What happened to the beautiful days of 4th down punts? Weren't those great? Like back in the day when they didn't go for it every single 4th down. Nowadays, with all the analytics, go for it. The offense goes for it. 2nd time, 2 for 2 on 4th down. Really frustrating if you're on the defensive side of the football.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Extending the play. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. If he houses this, it's ball game.
And what a mistake by the offense. Here in overtime, throwing that interception. They're now going to give the ball to the opponent. All they need is a field goal now to win.
First down, and they'll win it with any kind of score here in overtime. Running inside, it's Blaylock. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
And you see him consistently sticking with the run, staying balanced. As you get closer to the goal line, you're thinking the field starts to shrink. Now, do I have a jump ball wide receiver out wide I can throw the football to? How am I going to find that extra space and take care of the football while doing it?
Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Buying time to his right. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
3rd and long now as this defense tries to force another overtime period.
Sweep, sweep. Go.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, and it's intercepted. A turnover in overtime. Takes it the other way. Crosses midfield. 30. Running inside the 20. He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.